Welcome to the edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on the American Farm. Alright, so I still haven't figured out what the problem is exactly as to why we're getting so much from these crops. I'm still going to go on because I still, like I said last time, sorry for the last episode. I was kind of a bit of a downer that episode. I listened to it after the fact and I was like, that's not very cool. So I do apologize for that, but I figured I would just, put it in there as a reflection of how this recent event has made me feel. A little not so pumped about it. Anyhow, so we do have $386,000 left from our last series of I don't know what you call it, market runs, I guess we'll call them. So in light of that, we've got the combine over here. We're going to go ahead and sell the combine and pick up a new, bigger combine. Primarily the reason why we're going to do this is because having to tab to the combine every single time is becoming tiresome. Now we have $500,000 and we have few options available to us. We could get this, which is okay, I suppose. There's this one right here, which is a fancier combine. It's 20,000 less, and the header is 10.7, and the header on this one's only 11, so it's not that much different. And this one does have a rotating head on it, which is nice. So if we did corn with it, it would be good. It does 12 rows of corn, which is cool. We have the class Lexion, which is 380,000 and comes with a 12 meter head right here. So in the end, we're only sacrificing 1.3 meters, which isn't a terribly large amount. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the John Deere S690i and the John Deere 635, which I believe means is a 35-foot head. Just because we might as well upgrade if we can at this point. Let's take a look. The person who made this particular mod has branded it. It's not quite as nice as the Lexion, but it is a nice John Deere in comparison to some other ones I've tested. It does have, let me just get in here, it has some in-cab kind of stuff. The steering wheel, where are you? So you can drop the steering wheel down like that. You can open the door, which is 7, like so. You can change it to work mode, those types of things. It does have working mirrors on it. Let's just turn those on. So yeah, as you can see, it has working mirrors, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Oof, that's a bit odd. I'll have to remember that for next time. And the header's not too bad looking either. Not the nicest looking combine, but not the ugliest either. I still prefer the Lexion 770, but as we're trying to do in this particular map, we're trying to keep it North American models. So we're just going to ask the shop to deliver that to our, I almost said base there. I don't know why. Yeah, so that's what our new combine looks like. It's a bit bigger. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I see what it does. It puts you out on the stairs. That's what it's doing. I'll have to remember that. Can I do something in the front there too? Or is that just my imagination? No. So we do got a new combine, which is an upgrade from our 7.5 meter head. So we went up 3 meters, which is nice. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to squares. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to switch over to square baler. And I'm pretty sure our current... where's our New Holland? I'm pretty sure our current... ooh, where is it? I'm pretty sure our current bale wagon actually picks up squares, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead and trade in our round baler for a more efficient square baler, a big square baler. And the reason being is because they stack nicer, first of all, and second of all, it's more efficient. So when we do get straw at the end of a harvest like we have right now, it will allow us to do it more efficiently as opposed to taking our time, basically. So we're gonna go take this baler to the shop. I do like this baler. Oops, better raise that support beam there. Support beam. Oh my goodness, it's not really a support beam. I do like the in-cab stuff of this, but alright, I guess we'll hook up the PTO. I do like this baler, but its rounds just aren't quite as efficient as squares, unfortunately. So we're going to take this to the shop and sell it and then upgrade to a new baler as well. And we have 241 pigs now. So perhaps, this is just speculation, but perhaps the reason why pigs have increased so much is because the map thinks we're playing on easy or something. I don't know. I showed you guys last time we're playing on hard. We're still playing on hard, technically, I guess. But it, like I've showed you guys, it is a bit odd what's going on. So, bit of a downfall of this particular. I don't know if it's the map or it's a mod conflict or what. Either way, I'm just annoyed. So, trying to put on a happy face, I guess might be the word you say it. Nah, I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I'll try to press on. Due to this fact, if I don't figure out what it is, I may change maps and see if that might cure the problem, or if it is a persistent problem through maps, or if it's something to do with this particular map and the mods I have. First time around, it was fine though, which is weird. So I took out some of the recent mods I added. Like for example, I took out the bale wrapper and some other things I picked up just to see if that was the problem itself. Because I'm not sure. Alright. So we're going to sell the round baler. As much as I do like this round baler, I think for the size of a farm it's going to get, I think it's not going to be as efficient. So we're going to sell that. Like so. Drop that off there. And sell that. Yes, I do. Alright, so the baler we're going to pick up is a square baler, as I've alluded to already. I took out the more realistic vehicles as well, just to see if it made a difference. We're not going to get this one because I can't pick them up, but this one, not that one specifically. Where is it? Oh, I guess I deleted the other ones. Whoops. Oh, well that's unexpected. But all the same anyway, so I'm just going to pick up the Fendt here. It's going to go and transfer over to the big squares, like so. And what we can do is, this doesn't require any replacement netting or anything like that, which is unfortunate, but it is going to be way more efficient than our previous baler was, so that's one of the nice things about it. Where are we here? So that's going to be one of the nice things about this baler. And we have a 200 horsepower tractor, basically, 196 horsepower. It should be more than enough to run this baler, I would hope, at least. It doesn't actually say how much horsepower you do need, but I'm going to wager a guess and say 200 is probably enough. Let me know if you guys think it is. So probably what I'll do now with the crops is because we have so many, so much of stuff, I probably will only sell what I need and then just store the rest, just because I don't mind harvesting the extra crop, but I don't want to have oodles and oodles of money like I found out last time, basically, due to whatever conflict that we're having at the moment. So I'm gonna try and keep that under wraps for the time being, so I won't sell any extra stuff if we don't need to. Alright, so I'm gonna set this guy on his way on doing the squares here. I'm not sure how many squares he's gonna get. Does he have a bale counter? I'm pretty sure he does. Lord, oh, there's a counter. Thought so. Alright. Now the question is he going to turn it on as soon as he gets to the right spot? I don't. Yes, there he goes. And I should probably turn this down because I had him going this fast. Oh my goodness, it's way too fast. There we go. So at this rate, before, our round baler only picked up 3,200 liter bales, and we're already past that. So at this point, we're going to be a little bit more efficient. I think the bales that this one makes, I think, are like 10,000 liters, or whatever they are, 10,000 of something, basically. So it's going to be a bit better for us, and he's not going to stop, so it's going to be one continuous stream of bales as opposed to stopping, dropping one off, etc., etc. So that's going to be a nice thing about that. Let him do his thing, and he doesn't need to stop. I don't need to replace anything on that one, which is a nice thing, but also makes me sad because the other one was really cool. But efficiency's sake, we're going to use that one. So let's go hop into the Ford and let's go give our 241 pigs. Let's give our cows some silage because we haven't given our cows much in the last little while. So let's deal with them. So we're going to use the Ford front loader to give them a mix of straw and hay, which should give us a silage mix, which looks good. Alright. Also, I considered upgrading the... actually, we can't afford that now. Well, we could, I suppose, if we wanted to. I was going to say upgrade the front loader to a more powerful front loader. Which we could, theoretically, still, but I'm not too worried about it. Now, is this full? No. Okay. Oops. Just ran into a spike. That's not very good. Alright. So like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use the crops we have when we need it kind of idea. That'll make it at least not as bad as it could be as if I just sold all of it. I don't know. Try to keep it a little bit more where it was before. I don't know what happened to make it change over, but oops, there we go. So do one hay, and we'll do the rest just straw. And that, I'm pretty sure that makes silage in that machine. There we are. That's a better view. We should probably do the bales in front of it, Ian. Holy cow. Yeah. So we're changed our baler up. Some of you may not be happy with that because we had a John Deere baler before, and it was a pretty sweet baler actually. But the one we have now is not too bad either. That pack actually comes with 3 different balers, and I was going to get the New Holland baler, but in the end it doesn't really make a difference because they're all exactly the same. Just the name itself is different, so I'm not too worried about that one because there weren't very many options to begin with. Strangely enough, actually, we are seeing more and more crone balers in, well, where my parents-in-law live. They're actually seeing more and more crones over there. Which is kind of interesting, actually, because you think that was mainly European or not in North America, but it's, I guess, a lot of European companies are starting to make a bit more, not necessarily European, but worldwide companies are starting to make a bit more of a dent in the North American market. Like these days you tend to see, well, I've discovered in the comments, you tend to see a lot more classes are becoming a bit more common in some areas. Maybe not solely class, but cat lexions, for example, are becoming a bit more common in certain areas. What else is becoming more common? Fent, depending where you live, is also becoming a bit more common as well. Get in there. Fent's becoming a bit more common as well, so which is kind of cool. We don't have too many Fent dealers here in Canada, Ontario at least. Yeah, that's good. So as you can see, it's considered silage in this scenario. So I probably I don't know if I could. Maybe I could make it into... Probably not, actually. I still need silage, which I haven't gotten or done any silage yet, so maybe we'll have to consider doing that. Cows first. Let's do the cows first. Not too worried about the pigs. They'll just keep reproducing indefinitely, it seems like. Alright, and then what we'll do, I'll feed the cows this, and as they're feeding, it probably won't take very much because we only have 5 cows. We gotta try and keep them as efficient as possible, right? So, alright. I like this little drive-through area. Alright, how much did we give them? Oh, we're giving them grass and silage, so that's good then. I wonder what's gonna happen when it gets to enough grass. Is it just gonna give them silage? No? I guess it's continued. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Perfect. So let's go check on our New Holland quickly. Open sesame. There we go. And drive out this way here. See if we can catch up with him. I don't know if I can. So how many bales have you made today, sir? 3. And we probably won't have hundreds and hundreds of bales either. So he's just done the headland, and he's doing the first windrow here, and he's done 3 bales. So a lot more efficient and a lot less to worry about so far. I just hope I can pick them up. You know what? Let's just check that on that right now. Where's my Peterbilt? I'm pretty sure I can, and if I can't, I'll be annoyed, but you might see me switch back to something else. But I'm pretty sure that trailer does pick up those big bales. If not, I can always change it out for the Heath baler. Or not baler, I'm not sure what to call it now. Auto stacker. There we go. So what types is it? Round. Ooh, this baler doesn't like these. Yeah, this is the one thing I noticed with some mods on some trucks. Like, see if I turn and see how it tilts. I don't know why that does that, but some mods will do that. Alright, toggle load products. So we're looking for bales big, I guess is what it would be. Or normal bales? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's see. Yes, I'm driving too fast. Blah, blah. Let's see if it'll pick these up. It should. I seem to recall it being able to. But if not, then going to be a little bit of a front loader simulator, but not nearly as bad. Nope. Nope. Doesn't want to load those. That's unfortunate. Mode automatic. Oh, I could have sworn it did these ones. Interesting. Oh, well, that's kind of annoying. Alright, well, that is good to know, I guess. I could have sworn it done. Maybe it doesn't do these ones. That's strange. I'm pretty sure it does. Maybe it's just the version I have. Well, that's good to know. It doesn't do the round bales. Or the square bales, sorry. I could have sworn it did. Toggle HUD. Alright, well. Normal bales, it'll do it. Rounds, but it says bales of wool. Small and big, it says 00. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know why. Oh well. Not too worried about it at this point in time. Just gonna leave the Peterbilt there for the time being. And let's go hop into our Ford, do a little bit of a run back to it. No harm in getting a little exercise. I was sure it did that. I don't know why. Oh well, I'll have to look into that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to pick up the Heath the Heath wagon, which I think is only 30,000, so it's not too bad, but it's one extra expense I wasn't counting on. But due to recent events, apparently we have a large option. Let's turn that off. We have a large choice of how much. Well, not a large choice, but we can get money relatively easily apparently now. So, which makes it a little less difficult. But I'll still finish out the season on this map because I do like it a lot, as I've mentioned multiple times. So I hope I figured out the reason. I think it was a mod conflict or something. So I hope that was the reason and nothing else. But as I said, we'll find out. Alright, so we gave our cows a good mix of silage and wheat, windrow, and I should say straw and grass, which is good. Let's see what we can give our pigs. Oops, let's straighten this out a little bit first. So our pigs have given us 256,000 liters of liquid manure, which I don't think is enough to do that field still, honestly. And given our current purchase, our recent purchase of the big cedar and whatnot, I don't think we have to worry about it too much yet, because it does automatically fertilize. Not automatically, but it will fertilize when you set it up properly too. So whoa, get in there. There we go. Let's get some straw bales now. So I may have to pick up that Heath if I can't figure out the reason for those bales. So here I went and sold the round baler, and then figuring it was more efficient, and then here I am having to be less efficient now. Oh well. There we go. Drop a couple more straw bales in there. As you can see, we got a good load of straw bales back in there that we're going to be able to use. Using the mixing isn't quite as efficient, so because of that, I probably won't get a huge number of dairy cows, at least. And this point, it really doesn't make a huge difference either in terms of money, but we have got some cows at least. I can still do them, I suppose. Can I get in here? Let's see. I should be able to get this bale right here. Nope. Didn't get that time. I should be able to get it this time though. Oh, that's why. Lock. There we go. I knew it was possible to get this bale. There we go. Let's drop it in our mixer and give some... ooh, that was close. That should be around 90%-ish. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. That should be 91%. I should have made this... should have put this ramp in a better place so I could just drive the mixing wagon straight past it instead of having to back it up all the time. Would have been easier to make it straight, but oh well. C'est la vie. Alright, let's give our pigs a little bit of mixed feed here. So this is just silage for the pigs apparently, and not straw at all, which is interesting actually. That's fine. I put one hay bale and lots of straw bales in there, so. And they're tapped out apparently. Alright, well. Guess I don't need to feed them anything else, so we're just going to leave this over on the side over there. Or, well, back at the ramp base is what I'm trying to say. Leave it back where I found it. Makes my life easier. And then when I have a little bit of time off camera, I fill it up sometimes too, so. Alright, let's just back this up. Ooh. There we go. That's better. And let's just take a quick peek. So this doesn't work with... interesting. I know this works, obviously. This doesn't auto-load. I believe it was specially developed transportation of big bales, necessary to develop accommodate new system of load projection. That goes with... That's an expensive bale trailer, geez. It goes with the class quadrant 1200 here. That's not an auto. I don't think it's automatic, at least. Crossport bale trailer with hydraulic tailgates was especially developed for transportation of big bales. It's necessary to develop a new system for the load protection. Oh, load protection, because nowadays load protection is no, apparently I can't. It's straw, so I can't wrap them. There's no point. Or else I might have done that. Because this will work on those big bales as well. I know that for a fact. Alright, so I guess don't have many options. The Heath Super Chaser doesn't say how big a tractor. I'm pretty sure our tractor, this one right here, would be not powerful enough for the for that, because they are big square bales as opposed to small squares or rounds, maybe even. And just the way it works too. So for safety's sake, I'm just going to stick and use the New Holland for that. So let's go. I'm just going to tap to New Holland. What is he at here? He's only done 10 bales. Or he has already done 10 bales, I should say. How big are these bales? I forget now. They're basically, I think they're at least double the size of the rounds we were getting before. Because rounds were 3,200, and these are 6,000-ish, yeah, so definitely a bit more efficient. I could probably make this guy go a bit faster, but I really don't know how fast you can technically go with this, because it won't tell me, I don't think. But I'll leave it there for the time being. Good. Let him do his thing. There we go, that's nice and quiet now. Alright, it was nice and quiet. Jeez. What other options do we have available to us? No. Front loaders. What other front loaders do we have? That's... we could actually get... Where is it here? Nope. This one right here, which is 198,000, has 200 horsepower, which should be able to handle our Heath Chaser, no problem. Yeah. And then at least we'll be balanced with the John Deere on the farm again, at least. A lot of people said in the comments, get the John Deere, the 9630. Alas, as you know, I did not, now at least. And I'm just going to tab. That's a long way to walk. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to go ahead and sell the Ford here. And actually, before I do that, I need to get the Peterbilt, which is actually around the corner here. Excellent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sell a load of... oats, I suppose. And then I'll pick up just one load, just enough to get the other tractor. And that one load should be enough to get the tractor and get the Heath Chaser as well. Alright, let's get this. And what's worth more at this point? Oats, not so much. Oh yes, they are still. 968 in the port. There you go. We spent 800,000. Like a snap, basically. It's hard to believe, but Even though it did get a lot of money there, it didn't make a difference. You still go through it like candy. Alright, let's take one load. Technically, from our oats, we probably would have only got one load anyways, so. But we do have lots of them anyways. Ugh. Such mixed feelings about that. And yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll sell a load of oats, and then we'll sell the Ford front loader. And then we'll pick up the John Deere front loader there. This one right here. 200 horsepower. And I believe this is the... I know this one works with the front loader, which is this. I think this works with all of them, though. HU is a perfect match for fit your John. Even if it's an older model, they fit perfectly there. I'm pretty sure... I know... Wow, that's 200 horsepower. Is this full? Yes. Good. Let's take a little trip to the port. We don't need a lot of extra money. We just need enough to get the new tractor and a Heath Chaser, basically. And we're still gonna make it a little bit of money on the side there too. I think the next thing we'll look into getting is, because we have a lot bigger equipment now. I think we'll look into getting a new field somewhere. So this will be episode 11, I guess. So due to the problems we've been having, I might just stop it at 20. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. If I fix the problem, I might just continue past 20. But if I haven't, then I think what... Ooh, that was a bad turn. I think what I'll do is I might just stop it at 20 and move to a different map. Not that I really want to, but that's just an annoying problem. But it is a nice front map. A really nice map, so. Alright, let's see how much we get from this. Before we're getting 100,000, so I'm guessing around 70-ish. 50 to 70, somewhere in that area. Let's just see. Alright. So we're at 150. So we're going to get past 200 there. 218. So that's going to be... with the sale of their tractor, it might be just enough. Just enough. We'll see. Let's go take this back to the farm. So you can see this wobbles around a little bit. It's going to open up the canopy on the trailer there. Let it get some of the straw that may be left out from the oats. You never know, right? And then I have a feeling that New Holland's going to need to be refilled soon. Apparently it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit according to this truck. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't think it ever really changes. But it's there, so. Alright, let's take this back. And then I think what we'll do is we'll drive the Ford over to the shop, pick up the new tractor, and then see where we are at. Oh, go full speed. I don't want to... There you go. I hit 3 and I was trying to figure out why I was going so slow still. Apparently it's because I wasn't going full speed. I didn't have the throttle at full. It's weird. Wonder why I was at that. I don't think I took it down at all, but I guess at some point I must have. Right. Let's take this turn here, and then we'll turn into our lane over here. What I'll do is I'll park the truck up here for the time being by the house, and then we'll take a little walk over to the Ford. Or a sprint. Walking's a little slow in this game, so. I'm feeling a bit better about the map. Not a bit better, but I'm feeling... I've come to grips with what's happened and how much we've actually... How much yield we get. I'm okay with it for now, but not happy. I don't know what happened, but... Ah well. These things happen. Just gotta deal with it. No, so I guess don't consider this Let's Play hard anymore. I don't know why it's happened. I guess it's more like a normal one maybe, which makes me sad. But what can you do? All right, so we're gonna get maybe 10 grand from this tractor, from the sale. Yeah. I just had a momentary little bit of thinking there. I was like, well, I could keep this tractor still. That's what I thought. I had a feeling it was going to need to be refueled soon. And the reason I had like a momentary lapse is because this guy's really peppy and it's nice for moving bales around. But minor quibble. So we're going to go take this to the shop. This is where having a nice trailer would work, but we'll just drive it to the shop for the time being. Because we'll be bringing one back too, so it's okay. And I don't think the PJ trailer honestly would be powerful. Well, you can do it, but I just don't think in reality. I think it only holds, where is it? It's in baling technology. I don't think it would be able to hold a tractor, because I think it only holds... where are we here? 22,004. I'm pretty sure a tractor weighs more than that. Or the one I'm going to get, at least. It's worth more than that. Well, he's pumping out quite a few bales there. More than I anticipated, actually. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be 100, which is nice. So even with the Heath Chaser, I think it'll be fine. Maybe I think it'll hold 16 bales. So maybe it'll be. So it's probably equivalent of the cat trailer, anyways. I guess I could sell the cat trailer now that I think about it, but if we are going to go this route, they do stack a bit taller, which is nice in our shop, so we'll be able to stack them a bit higher, not too much higher. I'm sure we'll make a mess of them anyways. I think the only way to not make a mess is maybe get something like the Merlot, which has the all-wheel turn feature, which is really nice. For the tractor we're getting, we do need to buy the front loader portion of it as well, which is a bit of a downfall. I don't mind too much. Alright. There we go. Let's get out. Sell that. Pick up this. And of course, this is all possible due to our financial turnaround. I feel like this is playing Monopoly and saying, oh, that's basically what we got for our tractor. That's funny. I feel like I'm playing Monopoly because it's like it just everything just turned around so easily, so quickly because of that. Here we are, 198. Bing, bang, boom. There we go. All right, so this is a much nicer tractor anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. This is a John Deere 7200. It's got 200 horsepower, so we went from 74 to 200. Let's just turn it on here. Release the handbrake. And it's quiet. It's pretty quiet, actually. As you can see, it's a bit slower in terms of maneuvering around. Careful. I couldn't imagine doing this in real life. I'd be so afraid of scraping the tractor. I'd probably just buy it with it on it anyways. These are nice tractors. I do a 4-wheel drive. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough for the Heath Chaser at the moment. Well, we'll have to deal with that off camera, I guess. Actually, you know what? I guess it doesn't make a difference. So as you can see, this tractor is a bit slower in terms of moving around, but it's a little bit more realistic. A tractor wouldn't probably move as quickly as the Ford did. It wouldn't be nearly as peppy going backwards and forwards, I don't think. Apparently we have a cultivator on the back according to the mirrors. But this does have in-cab sound, which is really nice. And you can actually, I think, I don't know if you can operate the front loader. I don't think so, at least. No. I'm pretty sure you can operate the front loader from in here. I feel like it sounds like it has a bouncing sound too. That's weird. 47 clicks, not too bad. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll probably pick up the... yeah, I think I'll probably pick up the Heath Super Chaser off camera. I basically said I have to pick it up now because I didn't realize that cat trailer didn't work for those bales. Ooh, gotta remember about that. And what I'll do is I'll just do this. Edit loan, and I'll borrow there. And what we'll do is I just borrowed a little bit of money there so I can pick it up. And so you'll be able to see it on camera at least. Like that. And we'll just ask them kindly to deliver it. And what I'll do off camera is I'll pick up those bales of straw that's out there and I'll store them in our coverall. I'll store them in the coverall there, and they'll be out of the way for the time being. And then what we'll do is I'll come back once all the bales are picked up, and I'll show you how the new rig looks. The new Steiger 500 we picked up. That's cool. The icon down the corner even depicts the fact that we have a front loader on. That's cool. Alright, so this should be more than powerful enough to operate this particular unit, especially because they are big bales, remember, so I didn't mean to put it into transport mode, but it's in there. So what I'll do is I'll stop the episode there for now, and I'll pick up the bales we got there and I'll store them. And what I'll do is I'll probably sell a load of those bales because we still have a few straw bales left over, and that's probably what I'll do off camera. And until next time, my friends, hopefully we figure out this problem we're having with the inexorbitant large yields we're getting. Hopefully it is fixed this time around, but if it's not, then you'll hear me talking about it again next episode. Until next time, folks, my name's Ian Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013. There you go. Nice little shot of the 7200R there. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, and I'll catch you guys later.